Michael, what's today's audio?
I'm comparing the SMSL PA200 power amp with the Marantz PM-12 OSE integrated amp.
SMSL power amps? I didn't know they had such a product.
I didn't know about it until recently when I was browsing the SMSL webpage and came across the PA200. I thought it was an interesting product and decided to give it a try.
Oh, I see. And Master would like to hear about the PA200 power amplifier from SMSL, wouldn't you?
Yes, I want to hear it.
By the way, the PA200 is a power amplifier, right? Can we compare the two amps?
The PA200 has volume, so it can also be used as an integrated amp. So, I compared it with the PM-12 OSE, which I use in my main system. The PM-12 OSE is a Japan-only model, by the way.
How was the result?
The PA200 did better than expected. The quality is unbelievable considering the price.
How much did the two units cost?
The PA200 cost $419 and the PM-12 OSE cost about $1,800.
The PA200 did well for such a big price difference. What kind of equipment did you use?
The sound source was Amazon Music. The network streamer was LinkPlay's WM Ultra. The DAC was SMSL's SU-9 Pro. And the speakers were B&W's 705S3. I compared the amplifier with SMSL's PA200 and Marantz's PM-12 OSE. Before I begin the comparison of the two amplifiers, let me explain the features of the SMSL PA200. The main feature of the PA200 is the use of GaN FET.
What is a GaN FET?
A GaN FET is a FET that uses gallium nitride. Generally, MOS FET using silicon are used. MOS FET stands for metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. FET are like switches that electronically control the flow of electricity and are widely used in audio amplifiers and other electronic devices. GaN FETs replace silicon with gallium nitride.
What are the characteristics of GaN FET?
GaN FET are capable of high-speed switching compared to silicon. They also generate less noise and heat. GaN FET have the potential to improve audio sound.
Until now, have there been any products with GaN FET?
There are devices that incorporate GaN FET, but they are expensive. For example, the Technics SE R1 costs over $7,000.
That's expensive. The PA200 is only $419.
That's right. And I had an experience with an AC adapter that used GaN FETs to improve sound quality. At that time, I had a good impression of GaN FET, so I thought I would try to find a low-price product with GaN FET in the amplifier.
What are the other features of the PA200?
The PA200 is a power amplifier, so it has only one input. However, it has a volume mechanism, so it can be used like an integrated amplifier. The PA200 has three settings. 1. Integrated amplifier with volume control. 2. Stereo power amplifier with volume through. 3. Mono power amplifier with volume through. The RCA jacks can be connected to 2 stereo channels, while the XLRs can be connected to only 1 channel in mono. If you want to use XLR, you will need 2 PA200 units.
How did you use it?
I bought one PA200 and used it as an integrated amplifier with volume control. Next, let me describe the appearance of the device. The front panel just has the volume. The display is simple, showing only the volume value. The rear panel is minimal, with only a power switch, a pair of RCA stereo connection terminals, a single mono XLR terminal, a speaker terminal, and a power terminal. For stereo output, all 4 RL speaker terminals are used. For mono, only 2 are used. The unusual feature is that the speaker terminals glow when the power is off and the unit is in standby mode. I don't know what the significance is of the speaker terminals glowing in standby, but that's the way it's designed.
I see. Now I understand most of the features of the PA200. What are the specifications of the PA200 and the PM-12 OSE?
I made a list of specifications for the 2 units. The PA200 is rated at 160 watts at 4 ohms and 85 watts at 8 ohms in stereo, while the PM-12 OSE is rated at 200 watts at 4 ohms and 100 watts at 8 ohms. Also, if the PA200 is bridged, the output power will be 400 watts at 4 ohms and 250 watts at 8 ohms, which is a great output.
What is a bridge connection?
A bridge connection is a method of driving a speaker by outputting 2 signals, one input signal and one signal 180 degrees out of phase. The amplifier applies positive and negative voltage to the speaker, so the voltage difference across the speaker is doubled. The output power is theoretically quadrupled.
I don't know what it is, but the bridge connection sounds amazing.
Yes, it does. However, I didn't try it this time because a single PA200 can only drive 1 speaker in a bridge connection. Next is the harmonic distortion. The PA200 is 0.003% and the PM-12 OSE is 0.005%. The PA200 is better than the PM-12 OSE, although the conditions for the PA200 are not specified. The signal-to-noise ratio of the PA200 is 109 dB, while the PM-12 OSE is 107 dB. Again, the PA200 is higher.
The PA200 is much cheaper, isn't it? But the PA200 has better specs in many items.
I think this is the effect of GON FET. The damping factor is not listed for the PA200. That of the PM-12 OSE is quite high at 500. The power consumption of the PA200 is 40 watts, while that of the PM-12 OSE is 130 watts, making the PA200 more energy efficient.
Looking at the numbers alone, it is hard to believe that the PA200 is $419.
That's right. These specs at this price. I bought the PA200 because I was curious to hear how it actually sounded. The PA200 measures 220 by 45.9 by 175 millimeters, while the PM-12 OSE measures 440 by 123 by 453 millimeters. The PA200 is half the width of the PM-12 OSE, less than half the height, and less than half the depth of the PM-12 OSE, and I think this size is okay. The PA200 is actually stacked on top of the PM-12 OSE.
It's the same Class D amp, but the difference in size is amazing.
The PM-12 OSE is a Class D power amp only. The original design of the PM-12 OSE is different from that of the PA200, so it's not that it's bigger. The PA200 weighs 1.44 kilograms, while the PM-12 OSE weighs 15.3 kilograms. I'm used to the small size of Class D amplifiers, but the PA200 is much lighter. My audio rack can accommodate full-size equipment, so it feels strange to put the PA200 alone.
It is true that the PA200 is too small compared to the rack. How did the PA200 sound compared to the PM-12 OSE?
Before listening to the PA200, I did not have such high expectations because of the price difference from the PM-12 OSE and its unreliable appearance. However, I was surprised the moment I heard the sound from the PA200. The resolution of the high-frequency range was outstanding, and the bass was also present. Compared to the PM-12 OSE, I thought it was quite good.
You mean it was not at the same level as the PM-12 OSE?
If you listen carefully, the high frequencies seem to have been artificially made higher resolution compared to the PM-12 OSE. It is not that the PM-12 OSE has natural high frequencies, but the PA200 seems to have been forced to add luster and high resolution. I felt that the low frequency range was a bit weak compared to the PM-12 OSE. Also, I think the mid-range is slightly colder than the PM-12 OSE.
Is the PA200 unusable for you?
Not at all. Considering the price, the PA200 is quite cost-effective. I like a crisp sound, so I really like the PA200.
Are you going to stop using the PM-12 OSE?
I am considering it. Besides, I have two PM-12 OSE. I'm thinking of adding another PA200 to compare it with the PM-12 OSE bi-amp with a bridge connection.
I see. That's interesting. The PA200 from SMSL is quite powerful considering its price. Master also want the PA200?
Yes, I want it.